And a little different, going to be looking at some earnings trades here into the close. Today is Thursday, last real trading day. For the most part, you still got tomorrow day, but really anything you're going to do for earnings, you're going to do it today. And what can I tell you? Today is the type of day where you're going to see all the shitbag trade room hustlers out there taking their screenshots. I mean, here it is. Look at my count. I'm up almost $7,500 and I didn't fucking do anything. I did nothing, right? I could take screenshots galore and show you all the fucking green. Yeah, look at that all. Right? Everybody's a fucking genius today. So pathetic. So fucking pathetic. They're out there. So anyway, let's dig right in. We have quite a few decent ones here for tonight. Let's take a look at Amazon. Chances are, though, I have a feeling that there's not going to be a much volatility in these at all. So let's see. Amazon right now has a IV rank of 30.7. 30.7. So that's actually altogether not too bad considering the market overall and volatility in the VIX is just non-existent. There's just no volatility out there at all, folks. There is none. And so we are just trying to squeeze everything we possibly could into things now. And everything, there's so much dust back here since I did my renovations back here. So anyway, all right, so here we go. So Amazon IV rank. Amazon IV rank of 30. I'm just getting set up here. Amazon IV rank of a 30.7. And so let's look at May just because we can. So let's take a look at May and see what the expected move is. 10. It's 10.09, but it's 10. Just call it 10. And the expected move strangle is a 99.125 or 120. 120 kind of puts it right on the bubble, right? Yeah. 120 kind of puts it on the bubble on the expected move. One standard deviation is down at 96, even 95. So that's the expected move right now is the 99.120. It would actually be 119, but there is no 119 strike. You have a 118 strike. And so this is what this looks like on Zakiv. Ridiculous amount of buying power because I'm showing this in an IRA, so let's get rid of that. And that is actually a little bit better. So it's about $1,100, $1,200 to bring in 335. Not altogether horrible, but not altogether very good, especially since we're inside the one standard deviation here. And that is kind of an issue, in my opinion, is because being inside that usually doesn't give you a good. And if you notice, the probability of profit is only 68%. There's not a lot of juice in here. Plus, the thing's up $5 today as it is. Let's see if we push it out into June. If we push it out into June, we're going to get a lot more juice. And it's still not going to really change the buying power at all, but we're actually inside the expected move for June, which the expected move for June is 11.20. So there's another dollar's worth of move. I mean, if I was going to do this, I would probably stay really close to the 1 standard deviation. I'm just pushing these out. It'd probably be something like this. This, to me, is the better trade. Would be the 93 125 strangle, 73% probability of profit. Decent theta number. It's not great for a strangle, but you're going to bring in 320 and you're going to use about $1,200 worth of buying power. So this is probably the one that I would do, quite candidly, would be the 93 125 strangle for earnings here and play it out in June. Everything's blowing it out now. Anything tech related is blowing it out. Everybody's, I for one just think that possibly this is the one that could disappoint everybody. But then again, their earnings may be pretty good because they've been laying people off. So, and I think that's one thing that no one is really talking about with all the other earnings, Meta, Microsoft, what have you. They've been laying people off like crazy. So eventually that translates into profits short term. There's no doubt about that because they save all that money on salaries. Even if they are paying out severance, it still hits the balance sheet different. So anyway, just throwing that one out there. That is probably the one that I would be most comfortable doing there. And that is, and let's just go ahead and let's give it a shot. I'm going to try and do it for 320. See if we can get it to fill right away. All right, so that one's off and running. So that's Amazon. Real time. See, I do this shit, folks. I don't just like talk about it, and I don't just post on Twitter. To me, it's like, no need. There's no need for that garbage. Intel, there's nothing. Good IV rank, though. If I was going to do anything in Intel, you almost have to sell puts. And I would probably do a ratio. And if I did a ratio, I would probably, margins in here are pretty good. It's cheap stock. I would probably do like the 27, 28. Expected move is like 250, so I wouldn't expect it to move that much. I don't know. This is a no-go, really. There's nothing to do in here. I mean, Intel's a piece of shit. Let's face it. It's a piece of crap. So screw Intel. Snapchat, IV rank of 27.5. This is going to be a no. Expected move at $1.93. There's probably not going to be jack squat in here. This is a chick with a dick. That's what this is. That's exactly what this is. This is a chick with a dick, which means it's nothing. You ain't getting nothing out of that. I don't even see anything in June. I mean, maybe Snapchat, maybe you do a covered call. That would probably be the play. Sell and do the June. That's actually not a bad one. So sell the June 11 and buy the stock. I kind of like that trade. I'm actually going to do that one. It's going to run you 9. It's going to put your cost basis down to 930. So sell the 11, call, and buy the stock. And it's going to be $400 worth of buying power. And this one I'm actually going to do in my IRA. Do this one in the IRA. Fire it off. Boom. Done. Okay, so that one's out there running as well. And then we have first our cloud flare. I ain't fucking doing no cloud flare. And then we have first solar. This stock has gotten absolutely just crushed the last couple of days. It has just gotten blasted to pieces. Good old First Solar has just gotten annihilated. They ripped this thing apart the last few days. I think yesterday and the day before was down really big. A little bit of a bounce here. I don't know. Maybe there's some support here. Maybe. Right? Possibly. They did rip it a new A-hole. I think it was up to 221. Now it's at 201. Let's see what the volatility is like in here. Not much. Usually the markets in this stock suck. I'll tell you that right out of the gate. They're actually not that bad. They're really not that bad. They're actually fairly tight, 15 cents. That's pretty good. The 165 here is really tight, but usually the margins are terrible. Margins thick. I have to change my account. Margins stink. They're not horrible, though. They're not horrible. So the 165, there's definitely some juice in this one in June, for sure. The 240, this is actually a decent trade. The 240, 165 strangle, it's going to run you about 2K in capital, but you're bringing in $610. You are at the one standard deviation, and it's a 75% probability of profit and a good theta number in there at 17. I like it. I like it. Now, I don't have the buying power in this account, and I don't normally like to do trades that much in this account, so I'm going to do this in my other account, and I'm going to do the June, and I'm going to do it in my other account. I like that trade a lot. A lot. I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. So we're going to do the 165. I'll probably get better margins over it at Sleety Microwave. Sleety Microwave. What was it? 250? Was it 250? 240. 240 has some juice in these calls, man. There is some serious juice in these calls. 607. I'm going to try and do it for 610. I'm going to try and juice it a little bit. I'm going to try to do it. So it's a 240, 165. I'm going to do my trading account. See, it says trading. All right, so I'm going to do it in there. And there you go. And that one's off. And that's First Solar. And then the rest suck. Or Pinterest, we'll look at that. Let's look at Pinterest real quick. I'm not real. I just think it's too, I think it's too cheap. I don't think there's really going to be anything to do with it. IV rank of 14, I'm not even interested. Not interested. Got Amgen, Gilead, Principal. None of these look interesting. ExxonMobil, let's like that. This has probably got no volatility in it. Yeah, ExxonMobil, nothing there. Chevron, nothing there in Chevron. This is tomorrow morning, and that's it, folks. That is about the size of it. So we got Amazon. Intel covered call if you want. I don't know. I really don't like it. Snapchat covered call. I like that. First Solar, we're doing a strangle. Pinterest. And then there's another one. I just can't see it. Let me see. I just can't see it. Let me see. I got to move over here. No, it looks, it's not. So that's it. So there you go. So if you're going to do this rather than do this morning, because a lot of people were asking, like, do you really do these trades? Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. And look, I put some of them in. Let's see the activity. You can see they're working, and I'll work these now. It's 309. I'm going to work all these trades. Okay. I'm going to work these. And that's it. And I'll just let them, and I'll see if they kind of go. All right. All right. All right. And as you can see here in Meta, I'm trying to do I've been trying to short it, and it ain't happening. It ain't happening. So, yeah, I was trying to do a little call spread here in Meta, but I'll just let these work and see how it goes. All right, so enjoy, and hopefully I'll be back tomorrow and maybe talk about how bad these were, because the Microsoft trade that we didn't really work out too well. Didn't get killed, but it didn't work too well. I actually took a little loss on that one. But the other ones actually did okay. So far, so good. All right, so have a good one, and see if these get filled.